When I think about the role of accommodations, I look at it from two perspectives. One, I'm looking to see if everyone in the classroom has a way to write, and then I'm looking to see if everyone in the classroom has a way to communicate. And so, starting off, thinking about writing accommodations, we do a whole host of things. One, we expose if the student can hold a pencil or a marker, we expose them to tools and allow them to scribble, or some students obviously can use traditional pencils to write real words or sentences. However, so many of these students have fine motor needs. And too often we are working on handwriting during writing time. That's another barrier, that we think writing time is a time to work on handwriting. When we think about accommodations, we want the easiest modality for a student to get their ideas on a page. So if there's any physical constraint in there that's having them easily get letters on a page, then we want to expose them to keyboards. Sometimes I disconnect a keyboard from the computer and a student touches the keys and we announce the letters out loud and we write them down. So other accommodations, we introduce laminated alphabet boards, and my cue for every student is show me the letters you want to write today. Show me the letters you want to share. And a student touches the letter, we write it down. And that was our original version, and we did that over and over and over again. It's quite effective. Now we've expanded, and we try lots of different alphabets. We have bingo daubers, where students can just take an alphabet that's not laminated and touch different letters. Whatever letters they touch, we record on their writing. So a student will have chosen a photo, which is an accommodation. Another accommodation is that beginning writers use photo images to use drawings as their planning phase. And so we need to have an accommodation for these students who can't draw recognizable drawings and give them lots of photo supports. We use photos from home, photos from school field trips, photos from magazines, photos from the internet. And we want students to have more topics than they know what to do with. And so on a student's writing, we have them glue their photo of choice that sets their topic, and then we expose them to those different alphabets. And so when I think a little bit more about accommodations that provide students with access to the alphabet, we also are using foam bathtub letters. If you throw the letter in a bucket, we're putting letters on magnetic easels or on a cookie tray. If they lift the letter off and throw it into a container, we're counting that as inventive spelling. Now, we've had educators who are wrestling with that. They're like, what do you mean? Is it really foam alphabet letters? And when we look at writing development, inventive spelling is by nature random. And so random is random. My oldest, when she was 3, came home from Montessori and would fill a page of paper with random letters and say, I'm writing research for the big kids to read. Her letters were random. There was no rhyme or reason. And so when I talk about a 10-year process for these students, I'm talking about maybe even in one session, they get to use writing tools and maybe multiple alphabets.